What am I making, man? I'm just sorting out a bowl I started carving. I started hollowing it out. Now I'm just trimming it up around the top. Normally make spoons and stuff like that. There's a spoon that I made. There's another spoon that I'm working on. Do a lot of carving. Cook's a cup that I made, a little wooden one. Made that out of sycamore. That's what I'm up to at the moment. Just sort of pottering around, really. Dude, at the end of the day, look, you're trying to make offend me. Unfortunately, people don't give offence, people take offence. You're not very offensive, so don't know what you're trying to get at. I think the most annoying thing about that sentence is that you referred to me as bro. Come on, sort yourself out, son. Let's put a bit of intelligence into it. That's more of an observation than an insult, isn't it, at the end of the day? Tell it's a school holidays, though, can't you? Bro, oh, bro, hello, bro. What's my work of patience? Get a life, says you. Says you. I've got a life, and it doesn't involve sitting there trying to make pusillanimous attempts at basic observational mockery to random strangers on the internet. And you're telling me to get a life. I suggest you rethink your attitude, Chavvy. At the end of the day, I am being nice. I'm incredibly nice. I'm a very calm, nice person, as I said. Yeah, of course you do. Now he's typing in capitals because he's angry. You don't need to be angry. It's fine. It's just the internet. I'm just a random stranger. It's really not a problem. You know, at the end of the day, don't have to be all upset. Don't have to spit your dummy out. Everything's fine. Take a deep breath. Try again. It's okay. Everything's okay. It's all right to be upset. It's all right to be angry. Just got to channel it in the right places, mate. Yeah? Because at the end of the day, get a life and a girlfriend, you play with yourself. See what I mean? Now he's repeating himself because he can't think of anything intelligent to say. Bless you. I have a wife, not a girlfriend. I have my own house. I'm not sitting at my mum's trying to insult people on the internet. Have you been on the front line recently? No, not recently. I'm going to repeat himself again. Please, can I have a mod? What do you mean? Don't understand what you mean, bud. I'm a girl. Well, you're very rude for a girl, to be honest with you. Incredibly rude. Very foul-mouthed, I must say. Saying stuff like that. You need a life. Who would marry you? Oh, stop being angry. So why are you so angry? No need to be angry. Just chill out, relax, enjoy your day. It's Tuesday. It's lovely outside. The weather is fine. What am I making? I'm just carving a bowl at the moment. I started it earlier on. Normally I make spoons and stuff like that. You need a life. You need to learn how to spell it. Y-O-U. You need a life. Didn't teach you that at school, I suppose. What you do to these people? What do you mean? Don't know what you mean. Rewrite your sentence, chap. Anyway, hang about. If you're a girl, you shouldn't be on this. It's grown up. For grown-ups, this one. No kids allowed. See you later. Why they don't like it, I don't know. You just get trolls on it, don't you? They've got nothing better to do. Small-minded. And they've never met me in my life. And yeah, I do carve. You make spoons? Yeah, I do make spoons. I make all sorts of things. There you go. Look, there's a spoon that I made. I like the short videos. Thank you very much. There we go. Yeah, I make wooden spoons out of all different types of wood. I make wooden cups as well. That's a cookser. Wooden drinking cup. That's made out of sycamore, spotted sycamore. That's made out of. Also make walking sticks, crossbows, bows, arrows. What else? Chopping boards. Carve faces into things as well. How can you buy them? How can I buy them? I don't know, mate. How could I buy them? Or how could you buy them? I don't sell them. This is a hobby of mine. I give them away to friends and family. I make them for people as gifts. Lovely little custom pieces of artwork. No, I definitely don't. Definitely don't do commissions. What wood do I use? Ash, hazel, oak, quickthorn, blackthorn, hawthorn, holly, cherry, apple. What else have I used? Hazel. I've already said hazel. Any wood, really. I sub. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. That's a big old pipe. A big old bowl for a pipe. I need good camping wood spoons. Yeah, you can get them in the shops. I made a little camp style one. Aaron Stainer, what do you mean? Tonji? Are you trying to write tongue? Would I ever consider doing a catch and cook episode? Yeah, I could do. It'd be more of a shoot and cook though. Be more of a shoot and cook than a catch. Yeah, I live in West Sussex. Yeah, you're talented. Thank you very much. Might need a little bit of a strop. There we go. Yes, I'm in West Sussex. It is appreciated. I like it when people say that. For my efforts that I put into making things. I need to finish chiseling that out. It won't take long. But I was getting a bit knackered out there, and it was just a bit too much. My kids running around all over the place as well, so I decided to come inside, and it looks like it's going to chuck it down as well. So also, weather like there, overcast. It's nice and still out there, and it's not cold, so it's quite nice. Overcast, threatening rain, but I don't think it will. But just in case, can't be bothered trying to run inside. It's not actually bad where I am. Whereabouts are you roughly then? Shit, it's England. What do you mean? What, the weather? That all depends on what you like, mate, at the end of the day. Burgess Hill. Ah, fair play, yeah. Yeah, I know Burgess Hill. About an hour-ish, hour and a half drive away from here. My brother lives in West Sussex. I do indeed, yes. Have you ever been to Download in Donington? Yes, when I was a lot younger. Crikey, very long time ago, but yeah. 2005, I think, was the last time I went there. That was a long time. Burgess Hill. Yeah, I know, yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Burgess Hill is where all the burgers are. Yeah, I went to Download a long time ago. Good year it was, yeah. Well, you say a good year. That was the year of the riot, wasn't it? When all the riot squad turned up, it all kicked off. You into hunting at all? Yes. Yes, I've got a few rifles. Got a slingshot as well. I like messing around with. Don't mind a bit of hunting, a bit of fishing. The ratting, awesome, man. Get the old rat dog out, the old Jack Russell. chucking down on the floor, let him do his business. We used to do a bit of ratting years ago. Used to use my mate's Jack Russell. Patterdale, yeah, Patterdales are awesome, mate. They're quality little dogs. I love Patterdale. Love a Patterdale, man. I used to work on a pheasant shoot years and years ago, and when we used to take up the brooder huts for winter, and we used to pack them all up. We used to take the roof off, and then there was like a plastic lined floor, and we didn't take the walls. We left the walls up, and my boss had a Patterdale, and we used to rip the plastic up and just throw the dog in there. Crunch, drop, crunch, drop, crunch, drop. Yeah, they are nutters. Yeah, they're cool dogs, man. I love them. I'm sort of a bird spotter. Oh, awesome. A twitcher, isn't it? That's what they're called. Yeah, like a little arena. Yeah, it was. It was wicked, man. Like hundreds of brooder huts. And we just used to go along each one. That was my favourite part of the job. Used to have some big old rats underneath them as well. Thinking about it back in the day. Yeah, the old ratting. That brings back some memories from a long time ago. Good 20, 23, 24 years ago, that was we used to do that. Yeah. Yeah, they love it. I remember going to my mate's flat in town years ago, and I walked past this bin shed. And I was like, mate, that thing's full of rats. He's like, yeah, I know. But the council put poison down. I said, no, you don't want poison, mate. You want to go in there with a 2x4 and just see how many you can get with a lump of wood. And he's like, there's no way you'd get a rat with a 2x4. I was like, you got any lumps of wood laying around? He's like, yeah, here you go. He gave me this lump of wood. And I ran in there and I got 6 rats just with a lump of wood. You put a dog in there, mate, it would have had a field trip. But there was one hole where they were escaping as I ran in. One after another. It's like splat the rat. That was awesome, that was. Yeah, because he said to me, he goes, oh, he goes, you ain't going to get a rat. He goes, if you do, I'll eat it. And I'll come in, he walked in, I was like, here you go, mate, how about those then? I said, they ain't going to eat the poison, mate. They got all this fucking food in here. You know what I mean? There's loads of it. They ain't going to even be bothered by the poison. They just walk past it. Well, they're going to eat poison when there's a half-eaten Burger King sitting in the bin. You know what I mean? It's just silly. I said, you need to go in there. You need to get them to go in there with a dog, mate. Actually kill them. It's a shame it was in a town, because I'd love to take my gas-powered pistol in there and just sit there nice and quiet, wait for them to come out. You own any Spyderco knives? No, I don't know. I use Mora, Highlander, and this is a little Opinel, what I use for like detailed carving. I can't be bothered getting up and getting my big knife out to do this. When I say big knife, it's the blade on it's about 4 inches long, but it's it probably would be a bit easier. Well, I know. Well, my mate sent me this thing. Said you're a cool. Said you're a cool guy. Oh, cheers, man. Tell them thank you. That's awesome, man. Just doing a bit of carving at the moment. I've started making a bowl of. Oh, is that one blurry? Isn't it? I started carving a bowl. I did the outside with an axe, just roughed it out basically, and now I'm just trimming up the top, going round, and then I'll finish chiseling it out tomorrow. Make sure it's all the same thickness all the way around, and then I'll give it a good old sanding. Great value Liver King. I don't know what you mean. Great value? What does that mean? If it's young person or American speak, I ain't got a clue what you're going on about. Look up the Liver King and you get. I know the Liver King is. I was just trying to work out what the great value bit was. I've got a big fur hat if you want. Difference between me and Liver King is Liver King's a little midget and I'm about 6'5", so but I'm not as dosed up on steroids as he is. I made a hammer out of a bit of wood yesterday. Oh, wicked, man, wicked. I use I always make a little maul. I've mauled this one. Hey, like a little maul. I know. I just said I know who he is. I just didn't get the great value bit. I've got a big fur hat upstairs. I can put that on. But as I said, the difference between me and Liver King is I'm a lot taller than he is, and a lot skinnier. He's steroid freak, isn't he? And he's got brown eyes, and I've got dark blue eyes. He's got darker skin than me. And he eats lots of raw things. And I don't mind a bit of raw steak. Do you like playing with it? No, I'm not playing with it. I'm carving it. I wouldn't call it playing. I'd call it more artwork than playing. Definitely say more artwork. 100 years ago, I was at Mac's after sat in the car park. The amount of rats coming in and the amount of dudes was insane. I was like, I always had my dog with me. A bit like fishing. With a grenade, yeah. Yeah, dynamite's well good for fishing. Liver King did stop steroids in about 2022. I'll finish this. It's not something that really interests me too much, you know what I mean? I'll just know who he is. And I know he used to like a bit of the old probably taking things like bovine recombinant growth hormones or something stupid like that. Good way to kill yourself, that is. Good way to completely mess yourself up, like doing all that sort of stuff. It's really bad for you. You rather work with big wood or small wood? I know you're trying to be funny, mate, but come on, seriously. What? I don't know. Do I laugh at that or what? You know, I know you're trying to be funny and you're trying to look cool or whatever, but I'm way too long in the tooth. You know, way too long in the tooth, Joey. I spent my life working with bricklayers, you know. I don't know if you've ever worked with a gang of bricklayers before. They are absolutely savage. What kind of words? Sorry, just at the moment I'm just trimming up a bowl. I roughed out with an axe, started chiseling it out with a carpentry gouge. I'm going to trim up the outside, and then I'm going to finish the inside of it. Then I'm going to sand the life out of it, and it should be done. Just a simple bowl, basically, a big wooden bowl. I'll also make spoons. There's a spoon that I made. There's one I made out of hazel. That's a hazel spoon. There's a cookser that I made, a little wooden drinking cup. Oh yeah, bricklayers are hilarious. There's one that I'm working on now that's spalted ash that needs sanding when it's done. Do like little wizards or wood spirits, stuff like that. Love the twist, yeah. The old barley twist is cool, man. Where's my walking stick that I did? I'm halfway through making a crossbow as well, but I should have really finished that first. There's a walking stick that I made with a barley twist in it. If you like twists, no worries, anytime. But yeah, that's got a barley twist in it. That took a lot of sanding, that did. Also made a wizard staff. I made a few of these, but this is the one that I liked, so I kept it. Got a wizard, like a wizard's face. There he is. And then his beard goes, my favourite one that I did, goes all the way down. Twisty, like that. Now, wizard staff. It's one of those things. It's a practice thing, putting a barley twist in something. It's just practice, you know. Just keep going at it until you get it right. I've got it down to a T now. I know I can do it. Pretty quick, like that. It's not finished yet. Obviously, I've got to round it all off. But that took me about 20 minutes to carve that handle. Still got a cold. It's driving me nuts. I've had it for it can't be a cold. I've had it for 2 weeks now. But yeah, my throat's been sore. My nose has been doing its nut. Driving me crazy. Bit of a sharpen on that. Well done, Nico. Very funny. Ha 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 ha. Brilliant. That's so original, that is. I've never heard anyone say something so controversial in my life. Well done. Way, everyone clap for Nico. Way. Ha 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 ha. Oh, you're so rude. You're so naughty. Ha ha ha. I'll take a bow, yes, indeed. Ever so controversial you are. It is peaceful, yeah. I actually just like the process of it. It's very, very relaxing. Very time consuming. If you get bored, it's good something to do to keep yourself occupied. Yeah, it's very, very relaxing. I'll do it for fun. Well, the main reason I do it is so I can see it at the end and just put oil on it and watch the oil soak into the grain and watch all the patterns come out in the wood. That's my favourite bit. How big is the crossbow? It's got a metre long bow on it, so it's not huge. But well, I think the last one I made was about a metre as well. But it was only about, it was like £60 draw, but it would have knocked a bird out of a tree and taken the deer down. One before that I made was like a survival bow one out of a piece of cherry, actually. That didn't last too long, but I've got a big hazel bow as well that I made. Not exactly the best wood to make a bow out of, but it was meant to be like a survival bow that you could just make with a knife, you know, something that you can do in the woods. Made a few flint point arrows for it as well. What was that? Oh, it's my phone. There it is. We got my phone on the floor. £60 a decent draw weight. Yeah, I know, but this one I'm going for like 100, £200 draw weight on it. I want a big proper big crossbow. You think medieval crossbows are about £800 draw, so you know, like the windlass, the old windlass ones. Siege crossbow, yeah. Similar. Something you need about 6 people to bloody put the string on. Made a few war clubs in the time. What's this? Who's a big fan of woodwork? Oh, awesome, man, awesome. An iPad, yeah. Fair play. I do other things as well, like foraging, mushroom foraging, wild edibles, fishing. I haven't been fishing for a while, actually. What time is it, actually? Oh, crikey. Yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you. Get my chisel, I think, and that later at some point. Make life a lot easier. And this is just taking the kids out to get some pumpkins. I love carving pumpkins. I prefer eating them, to be fair. I love pumpkin soup. I need to get up the woods, really. It's driving me nuts. My mate owns a forest, and Just waiting for them to move house. Because there's no way I'm walking down there. It's too far. Too far from the nearest place we can park, and not carrying all my stuff down there. Too ill for all that, so. Got a few bushcraft things I'm going to do some reviews on. I might have to go mushroom foraging tomorrow. Because, yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? The old mushrooms are everywhere. Found loads of honey fungus the other day. There's a lot of prince mushrooms around here as well. The old Agaricus augustus. Lovely mushroom. Just like a giant portobello. Got to be careful with the Agaricus though, because some of them are, there's 3 types I think, if I remember rightly, that are really poisonous, and they all look very similar. But you can tell because the some of them stain yellow. I think 2 of them stain yellow, and the other one's really rare. So all the splinters stuck in my tracksuit bottoms. I definitely need to get out and do something. I've been ill for the last 2 weeks. Because I'm already ill. Oh, awesome, awesome. See the butchers later on. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, that's your dad, isn't it? Sweet as that. Sweet as that. I always fancied making a giraffe, but I don't know. Wooden giraffe. Sounds like a Cockney rhyming slang for laugh, doesn't it? Starting to get a little bit more bowl shape. Oh, fair play, man. Yeah, fair play. Awesome, awesome. Still, it's a bit of an achievement, man. Big old oak tree come down up the woods. Massive, great big thing. And there's a big tree stump sitting there. My mate wants me to carve that. Give it a go, carve loads of stuff into it. Might carve like a little village into it, you know what I mean? Like little windows and doors and steps going up and stuff like that. My battery gonna go? No, it's fine. Carve like loads of wizards and stuff in there. Should really be finishing that. Gnome Village, yeah. Well, a while ago, my little girl asked me if I could make her a fairy door out of the scraps. So I started making these little fairy doors. It's upside down. Yeah, I burnt that one. But yeah, it's got a lot of little fairy doors. So I made a few of those. There's a more rustic one there. And I was going to just go and leave them up against tree stumps and places, a little pathway. Oi, here we go. Knocky. Everything on the floor. No, just not my box of sandpaper over. And everything was so nicely stacked up as well. Little oak one. Well, I say oak, it's got a chestnut back on it. But do all like that, stick it on the tree with a little pathway coming off of it. Nah, man, it's not going to be like a bowl where you put like liquid in it. Be like a little bowl to put your keys in or something like that. I use oil when I'm woodworking, like with the spoons. That's got what's it called? Can't remember the name. Mineral oil on it. And if it's like a walking stick, I use boiled linseed oil. How's it going? I'm not too bad. How are you? Been working on a bowl. Started chiseling it out. I just need to. That's where the clamps were. Nope. Got beard in my tea. Yeah, that's where the old clamps were. And I'll finish chiseling it out, make it a bit smoother, a bit flatter along the bottom. I made a few like big bread bowls in the time. I've seen tiny doors very, very well. We're in a massive forest here in Russia. I guess someone put it there. It felt really odd to me. Someone would make a little door. Yeah, nowhere there was. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't stick them in the middle of nowhere. I'd go to like a park where people walk their dogs or something like that, you know, and stick it to the tree so people can see it. You know, be nice for the kids to see. They'd be like, "What's that?" I know if my kids saw something like that, they'd be well intrigued. Need a bit of it. Well, I need to jump off because my missus should be back in a minute with a load of kids and pumpkins. And we're going to do pumpkin carving, which should be interesting. I do like to carve a pumpkin. To be fair, I prefer eating them, but I do like carving them. But I always get some to carve and get some to eat, so make pumpkin soup. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off because time marches on. I've got things to do. I might be back on later. It depends how I'm feeling. Might go from a GoPro. See if I can find anything that I can post. A lot of it's forestry work, though, like coppicing and making wattle fences and stuff like that. I suppose people will find that interesting. Someone will, anyway. All right, guys. Cheers for coming on. Cheers for the chat and all that. Thanks to anyone that subscribed. And yeah, I'll see you either tonight. I'll be on, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow out in the garden finishing that bowl and making it making it look decent. If it doesn't crack, it's got a little crack in it, but I don't know if that's going to keep going through. If it goes through, it's going on the bonfire on the 5th anyway. But anyway, see you later, guys. Thanks for coming on.